Hey, what's up, guys? An Anime Talk here with Izzy.
And so,
And today's anime is Attack on Titan, the last season episode.
or is
No.
it the finale?
Mid-season
Mid-finale. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, basically,
Episode 49.
everybody died.
Episode.
Okay. Thanks
Episode
for watching.
Episode 49. We have to say that.
Episode 49. Yeah, so this episode was whack. It was crazy. It was amazing.
Not really.
It was
Actually, there wasn't much to it because it was the conclusion, but still, it was such a satisfying episode of what just happened.
Yeah, because everybody's already, they're preparing. This is the preparing episode for the next episode, basically.
Yeah.
For when they come back again.
Mm-hmm.
So, go ahead, sir.
I don't even know what I was gonna say. Anyway, so this is how it starts off. I believe everyone is just getting ready and preparing,
Yes.
right? And I think they were talking in a meeting. I don't remember.
Erwin,
Oh, yeah.
Hanji, Levi, and then
And they
those
just skip
other
it
people.
there's...
Oh wait, no, it's just Eren and the other scouts, and they're like, let's get some meat. And then they're just planning. Oh, this is what's gonna happen. We have to be prepared.
How about the part with Levi and Erwin?
That's later.
That's later. Okay.
I think. I don't know. Yeah.
Just talk about it.
Let's say it's later. Yeah, so that happened, and Levi and Hanji and then the other scouts were there, and then the other scouts, they're like, hey, let's get some meat and let's spoil them basically because they haven't had any meat in a long time. And then they went, and then Levi and then Eren stayed.
And Levi's like, I'm gonna beat your ass if you leave.
I swear to God, I will break your freaking legs, boy, if you go.
Levi Captain Erwin to leave because if he leaves to the battlefield,
it's dangerous.
It's dangerous
because he only has one arm,
Yeah, and he wants him to be here for the next level, to then after the plan.
Yeah.
To see what's happening. Oh yeah, and remember we didn't talk about the most important part though before any of this. Levi was entrusted with the Attack on Titan sermon. The Attack on Titan sermon.
Yeah.
The Titan sermon.
Yeah.
That thing that he took from Kenny.
Right, yeah, that thing.
So he's in charge.
Yeah. Because with that, old man's like, hey, you guys, we need someone to, take care of this and use it for the right time. And then Erwin's like, hey, you, Levi, take it, basically. And then Levi's like, is that an order? Because he was like, you should take it. And then Erwin's like, yeah, I think it's best. And then for you. And then Levi has to take care of it. And at the right moment, it's up to his decision to, use it or whatever. And then after that, they left. And then Levi and Erwin, they stayed. And then Levi, he was just like, hey, are you really planning on going? Because you can't. You have to stay here.
He doesn't want him to go because Levi sees Erwin as the one who's going to be saving everyone.
Yeah.
In mind-wise. He has a plan. He has a mind. He doesn't have, the biggest plan, but he always has a plan. Risky or not, he's always coming up with something that could help humanity, and he's always thinking about humanity. Yeah. And Levi's like, you can't go because we need you.
You can't die,
You're needed.
You cannot die. And then Erwin's like, whatever, I don't care. It's my pride,
And then Erwin got next to him and put his fake arm, his armless arm on Levi. He's like, Levi, I can't go. I want to go.
Eren's like, Levi's like, dude, I'll break both your legs. Not so much that it's gonna be bad, but you'll heal later. But you can't go, that's his point. But Erwin's like, I don't want that, but I'm still going. Because he's like, I have to witness it.
He has to see it.
He's dying to witness it.
I understand, and because what happens if he dies beforehand in some other way, or he wants to die seeing the truth.
Yeah.
If he's able to do that, then fine, he'll do it, and he's not gonna no one's gonna stop him.
Levi's just saying, would you want to see it more than humanity?
Because think about it this way, his dad died for this. So he's like, I have to see this. I have to see what my dad was fighting for. I have to know the truth.
He's just persistent to look at it, and then
see it.
He ends up going.
Yeah.
And they're like, whatever. And then the scene transitions to all the scouts, and then it was the lunch area or whatever, and then they got meat. And then they're freaking out. Connie's like, oh my gosh, is this meat? Is this really meat? Are we having meat? Am I
Let's get to the main point. Sasha was gonna kill everyone. Sasha.
Meat's a big deal. You know how they're crazy over meat because they can't have meat. Meat is it's rare to have meat. And military police corps or whatever, they have meat. which is a surprise for that new scout. He's like, oh, you guys don't have meat? And then Sasha punched him because she was going crazy. She wanted meat. She is... I'm scared.
It's okay, relax. Sorry guys, we're at work, we're in a parking lot. No, we're just trying to do our video here, but people are screaming. So I'll just check everything, make sure
I
everything's
can't
good.
believe... Oh, shit, I'm gonna pause it.
No, it's okay, keep going. Continue the
Okay.
podcast. Adventurous, right?
Yeah, I should not be here.
Wait, it's okay, keep it.
Okay, so basically live footage. Okay.
This person, I'm actually looking at the cameras right now, and I think I see someone stealing right now.
No
Wait,
way.
I'm just checking, I'm just making sure.
She really stealing?
I'm trying to see right now.
Tell your people.
Wait, I can't tell, but she's not. I have to see it put her in her hands or anything.
Is she just looking at it? Who is she yelling at?
Her friend, they think, whatever. But I'm trying to see right now if she's
Oh.
stealing.
So, this is a lot to cut out. Should I just stop?
No, it's fine. You can keep talking.
Okay,
I'm just gonna keep looking at this.
sorry for the interruption. By crazy people. Just kidding. You should never assume someone's mentality. That's very bad. At this situation, it might be allowed, you know? So, Sasha was going crazy, and they're
Yeah.
trying to hold her back, and then Connie...
You can continue it, and then I'm gonna go real quickly. Just go by the
Yeah.
cameras, and then you could pause it too at the same time.
Okay, I'll just pause it right now.
Okay. Hey, we're back.
Anyways.
We're back. And there was no thief, thank God. All right, let's get back into it.
That was a scary moment in my life. I thought my life was on the line, you know?
Alright.
I thought that was my death time, you know? You know that moment when it was like, where there's a saying, like, 5 minutes before you die, you see, like, your whole life flashback? That was me.
Jiraiya Sensei starts crying.
So anyways, Sasha was actually trying to kill Connie. Like, she turned into a vicious beast, and then Connie was trying to hold her back. And then she was biting people and punching people, and then finally she was knocked out by her craziness. Like, she got tired.
She got tired. They knocked her out, I think, too. And
Yeah,
they
and
tied
then
her up.
Aaron and then Connie tied her up. And then another fight started with freaking John, right? John and Aaron.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're just making fun of each other and punching each other for like a long time. Like longer than needed, because everybody was just like okay with it. They did it like, you know, they didn't even interfere with the fight. They didn't try to stop them. So it went on for a long time, and then they got so tired. They're like, why isn't anybody stopping us, you know?
Pause it one more time.
Okay. Hey, we're back. Again. Anyways, yeah, they're fighting for a long time. And they got so exhausted, and then they themselves, they're like, when are they gonna stop us? You know, they were fighting, and then are you gonna talk, or are you just gonna go on your phone?
I have to check the camera.
Okay, fine. I'll just finish this, because I'm the only good podcaster in this world. So yeah, they're like, oh my gosh, are they gonna stop us? Jeez. And then Levi came, and he's just like, hey, you stupid, stop being dumb, and punched them both, and then they both threw up. Yeah, and then it transitioned to Aaron, Mikasa, and what's his face? Armin. And then they're talking, and Erwin's like, man, I shouldn't be saying this, but you guys should really look out for me. And then Mikasa's like, it's your fault, you loser.
Now it's Mikasa saying stuff like
Yeah.
that.
And then Armin's like, you know? Yeah, so funny. Anyway, they're talking about how they were kids, I think. And then Armin mentioned there's still a world out there, like, you know, with like a sea and like deserts and stuff. And he's like, oh, I still want to go. We have to like accomplish enough so we can like explore the world. And then Levi was hearing them, you know, who was stalking them. And then
He wasn't stalking them. He was just
Transitioned.
out drinking, and he heard them.
he transitioned to the final day, the big day, the day where everything happened.
Day.
Yeah, basically.
The day where they go
So everybody, they went, they were preparing, all the scouts were on the wall. They were standing on the wall. And then all like the citizens, they were yelling at them. They're like, "Hey, good luck at that
Well,
out
they
there."
weren't. Yeah, they were yelling at
Yeah.
them, but like it sounded bad how you were saying.
No, they were like cheering for them.
They were like and then the Scots were like and then they got louder and then they were That's basically it.
They were cheering for them. Am I recording over it?
You're good now. You're fine.
Huh?
You're fine. It's recording.
Oh, okay. So yeah, they were cheering for them basically, and
It's the first time in a long.
actually, it's like they said that it was the first time ever.
Yeah, first time ever. Yeah.
Yeah, and then Levi's like, oh my gosh, who's the big mouth, you know, who told them? Because originally they were supposed to keep the plan secret. Yeah, they're supposed to keep it a secret. And then the other scouts like, we were kind of loud like last night. And then Erwin's like, you know what? It's fine. And he was like, ah! And then everybody was like, ah!
I already did that part.
I can't yell.
Yeah, they were yelling basically. It was so funny. And then after that,
yeah, it was funny when Erwin was yelling.
Yeah, because he was so hyped. It's
Yeah.
Cause
Let's
first,
go! Okay.
and then I don't know. I think that's it because they set off after that, right?
Yeah, and then after they, you know, they left, and then that's where it ended. And then
Actually, do not talk about that part because so there was a sneak peek of what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not talk about that because I want to do a whole podcast about that one. So yeah, I think that's it for this episode.
About the sneak peek. Yeah.
Yeah, and then there is a sneak peek of
Yeah.
it, but I want to talk about that like its own podcast,
Yeah.
you know, and you guys can catch it. I believe we're gonna do it this week or the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
We'll
there's
do
no
it soon.
Attack on Titan episode, so might as well do it.
Yeah.
And we're just gonna basically predict or see what we're gonna think.
Yeah, that was actually really good.
Scary
that they
and
did that.
badass. And,
It was crazy, man. It was crazy.
All right, guys, I think that's it for Anime Talk today. There was a lot of thieving and stopping and.
Yeah, sorry about that.
so one podcast we're driving in the car. The second podcast there's thieving and stopping and stuff. Let's see what's gonna happen to the third one. I think that's it for that's it. Follow us on Anime Talk is now for Twitter and Instagram. Anime Talk is now on Twitter and Instagram.
Just, you know, like
okay.
okay.
Twitter,
Yeah.
Instagram, and that's it. All right, guys, see you guys later. Bye.
This was Izzy, and so
Just say
what?
bye. Just say bye. We already ruined their day.